well. A lot of and a little bit of Sentinel every now and again. Massive fan of the Yumiko pick. I hope we get to see the signatures extensively not used but abused.
Well, the thing is that Caspian and Yumiko, both of these legends have great off-stage kits, or I'm sorry, let me specify, well, a lot of great ledge guard kits. And so it's just a matter of how they want to play and what the tempo is looking like. Kaido right away on bow is setting things up to be very high octane.
Kaido throwing out a couple of these wisps as well. The down signature. RTG, nice ground pound. That's going to be the stock, actually.
Yeah, great side sig to send Kaido off stage into, I believe that was a ground pound at the end there. Kaido, without a weapon. Gauntlets are out from RTG. Absolutely going to be faster in the footsies. It's just a matter of Kaido to take advantage of the signature kit. I mean, look, you have a Yumiko at minimum, maybe 100, maybe 200 signatures per game.
Sarah comes out. Don't have to get that knockout just yet. Swapping over to the hammer now. Another D-Sig. None of these down signatures have hit yet, although could be conditioning. Trying to get him to be afraid of jumping up here, such that he can go for these side signatures a bit later. You're seeing it already. The D-Sig into dash forward D-Light because he knows RTG is forced to stick to the ground.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm glad you mentioned the conditioning, because with Kaido's Yumiko kit, you really don't need to hit any of her signatures to find the proper spacing that you want to set up for the rest of your hammer skills.
Let's see if we're able to get any more off of this hammer. RTG is doing a really good job of playing around it thus far. See
Yeah,
that
really good
D-Sig
job.
comes out. He knows he needs to stay. See, the thing about the D-Sig, you know they're probably going to do something grounded, but that's also in and of itself a strength. Like, you know that Kaido's probably going to go for a D-Light or something, so that's exactly what you're trying to space out.
What we're probably going to see soon is that once RTG knows for a fact that we're going to see the down sig off of Kaido's hammer, we're probably going to see a side sig follow-up off of him.
Yeah, that's when we start getting into the deeper layers of the onion in terms of the reading here. Now, only time will tell. RTG on these Katars, he was able to get the first knockout with a ground pound off these Katars. Let's see which move he tries to go for now. Swapping over to the gauntlets, actually. It's the sidelight. Not able to find anything after it, though.
Struggling to find the follow-ups here to close out this second stock. Kaido is in a perfect opportunity. Sweat beads are out. A 2-stock win from Kaido.
Very strong performance here. To start things off for Kaido, it's RTG. That's already down a game. And we're seeing Kaido swap over to the Diamond Head here, getting a little bit of a mental reset by going to the crossover. Do you know what that's called, Keg? You played this game for a while. Have you heard of the Zapapi tech?
No, please do tell.
French player Zapapi, level 100 Azoth, would only play Azoth and never anything else. Every time he lost, he would change the skin instead of changing legend.
You know, way back in ye olden days, there was a player, I'm pretty sure it was Double Dime, that would play almost nothing but Azoth in his early career.
Now, let's see if this crossover swap is going to give him the mental he needs to bring down Kaido. It looks like you're going to need a whole lot more to bring down Kaido. Already amazing starts from him, taking him down to 119 damage. The bow is looking very strong for Kaido. We were talking so much about his hammer last game that we weren't even mentioning how strong his bow is.
I mean, it really can go toe-to-toe against the Katar and Gauntlet play that RTG can bring out for the grounded style. Just to switch up the pacing and make sure that RTG can never really feel safe on any playing. Great spot dodge off of Kaido. Trying to find that conditioning once again. RTG finding his way into the lamps off of Kaido. That's going to be a strong early stock loss for Kaido's favor, or against Kaido. RTG is only one single hit away from evening things up.
Alright. Tries to go for that read. Tries to read the dodge out. It's going to be a dodge in instead coming out from Kaido. RTG with a lead here. Gets the sideline. Another dodge in coming out from Kaido. Kaido trying to escape inwards a lot against RTG here. Also showing how aggressively Kaido is trying to respond. Yet again.
There's control there. Oh, but the follow-up was a nair instead of a side air. Small, but still able to find the connection.
Let's see. Throws out the wisp, and these wisps are connecting now. RTG is not really working his way around those wisps as well as he was before. Maybe Kaido's placing them a little bit more strategically because he is connecting some of these. RTG still in the lead here though. He finds that signature, trying to go for a knockout here. Sticking to the gauntlets, but the D-Light whiffs and Kaido gets a 3-piece.
Oh, great spot dodge though off of the Nair. Kaido tried to find the end of that second stock, unable to do so. RTG wants to go for the grounded gameplay. He knows off of those lamps there will be a sidelight follow-up off of the hammer too. Kaido just has so many options once that Sig comes out. RTG has to bide his time, and he certainly has. 200 damage now for Kaido. That neutral light should be enough, and it is.
Sticking to the gauntlets here. 2 stocks to 1. Can RTG close this one out? I was able to get back onto the stage. He picks up that hammer. Sidelight. Stomps here. That's going to be it. Kaido is still in the game, Keg.
Yeah, absolutely. Huge chance to bring this back now. RTG just needs to pick up a weapon immediately. Kaido doesn't even bother to starve it out. Gauntlets are in play. It's going to be a struggle to find those down air follow-ups. Kaido's been fishing for nairs the entire time, but he's taken so much damage now too. He's going to start relying on those lamps again.
Let's see. Controlling the ground here. Able to get the D-Light recovery. Just barely. Not going to be enough. Swapping over to the gauntlets here. Is he going to be able to find the aerial hit? Kaido will get that hammer. Making sure RTG is stuck in the air. Gets the Sair. Will he go for the weapon throw? GC sidelight. That's going to be stock. RTG evens it up 1-1 on the scoreboard.
It didn't even feel like there was a major gameplay difference from RTG at the end of that second stock to his final. It's just that Kaido, as dominant as he has been on that Yumiko, felt like he just wasn't able to make as vital connections as he was at the start of game 2.
Yeah, RTG doing an amazing job at avoiding those connections, of course. Playing around Kaido much better this game compared to the first one. Also playing better around the wisps, getting hit a little bit more of them in the middle of the game, but also not as grounded gameplay compared to the first game, I feel like.
Yeah, and that's a surprise too, because we were talking about how much Kaido's downsig lamps have been able to control that aerial conditioning, and yet RTG chose to respect it, played around it, even got hit by the lamps, and was still able to win despite it.
Yeah, because he got hit by them so delayed that Kaido wasn't able to get his Nair in time to be able to line it up. Now, one thing I've got to mention is RTG. This is yet another player that's never got in the top 8. This could be RTG's top 8 moment.
Big rooting right now for a potential underdog, but honestly, the way things are going, he's been the most dominant force we've seen in the last game and a half. Weapon throws out, downlight, not connecting from Kaido's end. He's gonna have to switch something up major here. Maybe relying less on the hammer. Bow would be a great swap up. RTG seems to have seemingly downloaded how this hammer likes to be played.
Not able to catch a landing, playing very patiently. Gets the neutral light this time. No options. RTG able to get back.
Can't quite find the downlight follow-up. RTG dodges into the air. Hammer's back out now. Kaido is confident that this is going to be the winning factor.
Okay, there we go. Able to get that stock off. 2 stocks to 2 right now. Completely evened up in stocks in the games. Neutral light comes out, follows it up truly with the side light, gets the Sair in, wisps come out, one of them hit, but it was very, very delayed. Kaido wasn't able to find the Nair follow-up from that side sig. What is that? Why did Kaido just pop off, dude?
Okay. Kaido's back in it again. Full-on download complete. RTG looking for any sort of way to get back into things. He gets a dare. Good 1-2 punch. Make that a triple. Can he follow up again? Yes, he does. Kaido popped off, but RTG fires back an equal storm.
Oh, beautiful. Catching that dodge. Already doing so much damage onto Kaito. Down to 91 damage thus far. Dare comes out too. Almost able to catch that landing with no dodge. That would have been devastating.
Kaido's gotta play this
He's
very
trying to read his movement so much, dude. You can really tell, like, because every now and again, we're having one of these funny moments where RTG is attacking Casper the Ghost, bro.
It feels like it at times. Gonna have to find an exorcism at some point, but guess what? Downlight's out. The Ghost tried to stop RTG, unable to do so. Weapon throw. Ground pound, no. Breakdance, it's the scoop. Not enough to stop it just yet. The neutral sig, it was a risk. Gets back in time. RTG tries to find an opportunity to go for a recovery, unable to do so. But there it is, taking the lead back. RTG with a surprise. A difference, Pauly, of 2 damage between the two players.
By the way, Kaido going for that neutral signature on the Yumiko was the first time he used a neutral signature on Hammer. He used every single other signature than that one. So it was really out of the blue, and still RTG was so prepared for it. Now we are seeing a legend swap. It's going to be Kaido, and I'm a big fan of this legend too. We're seeing Kaido play Bodvar.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm very curious to see how that's going to swap up. I think the conditioning signatures that we normally see a lot from Yumiko's it had diminishing returns game after game. And now that the fact that RTG wasn't falling for it at all at the end of game 3 means you got to switch it up here.
Okay, we get the recovery into the dare, swapping over to the sword now. This is going to be the unknown variable here. Nice dare into recovery. 111 damage already. I mean, we can all tell right now that Kaido, this sword is looking pretty freaking solid, dude.
Wow, unbelievable. Kaido, 36 damage on that first stock. Looking pretty dang good. Looking to maybe find a game 5 from here on out.
Oh, that's an early call out. I mean, RTG has other plans. You see that read he's got? He's trying to go for a second one too. Weapon throw to keep the momentum going. He's damaging Kaido quite a bit here.
Oh, no weapon at all anymore. Kaido looking for the unarmed swap up. No, he fishes for sword again. He's opting not to go for hammer at all.
His sword is so strong, I don't blame him. It could also be yet again a 200 IQ moment. He wanted to get knocked out with a sword so that when he has a fresh stock, he has the hammer.
All right, this is the moment of truth. How's this hammer going to play? RTG knows how Kaido's hammer likes to operate from the last 3 games. This is a change to be made now. Kaido, pacing, slowing down, finds the side air, tries to read into the pivot for a side sig, unable to do so.
It's the side light.
There
Stops here. It's not going to be the stock though. Swapping over to the sword. That's going to be 2 weapon tosses in a row. That's going to find the stock. Kaido, 63 damage on the second stock. RTG is going to need a massive read or a 0-2 knockout to be able to get a win here. It feels like 2 side lights, 2 stairs in a row. It's going to be fairly good. Oh, he made it back.
Oh, that was scary.
My heart.
Saw RTG's light flash before his eyes, but he made it back to the surface. 1 stock lead right now. RTG has his work cut out for him. He has every opportunity in the world to bring things back. Trying to approach from the air. Kaido.
Oh, he got the GC.
Down light, trying to find it. There's the signature. Still a little bit of catch-up work to do for the Diamond Head, but 87 damage, absolutely winnable.
Got the GC, but no follow-up after the sideline. RTG struggling against Kaido's defensive options here. Finds that nair, tries to get the read. He got the dodge in. Oh, he's got these dodges locked in, dude. He's finding just read after read right now, Keg.
Oh, but it's so scary. This could be elimination for Kaido now. He just needs to get 1 simple side air, and that will be it. Bring himself to game 5. Playing this perfectly, but he may be playing too cautious. Side light. RTG, there it is, game 5.
Kaido bringing it to game 5. It's not over until it's over, Keg. And Kaido is making sure we get one heck of a show.
Yeah, really good patience at the end there from the hammer. Much closer of an affair than I thought it would be, considering how dominant that first stock loss against RTG was. But again, props to the adaptability of the Diamond Head. Really learning how this sword likes to play, forcing Kaido back to the hammer, which you've already adapted around. Just a matter of seeing how dominant the hammer can be, if at all, in this final game.
Now, yet again, allow me to reiterate that these guys have fought once before in tournament, and they have a match history of 3-0 in favor of Kaido. So he has the statistical advantage RTG, for his first top 8, is it also going to be the first time he brings down Kaido, a top 8 rated player with a PR of 7 in this bracket? It's game 5, Keg. You already know we're not leaving Demon Island until one of these guys are in top 8.
Exactly. One player will ascend, the other will become a demon down below into the surface. Matter now RTG. Oh, great spot dodge away from the side air, a perfect read.
Nah, he missed the true combo.
Does not miss a step, Polly. And that's RTG barely making it back to the surface. There it is, down light into a side air. A baseball game, Diamond head the ball. It's just a matter now of seeing again. We've seen a quick stock 1 go for Kaito before. RTG can quicken up the gap. He has to do it again, possibly now for the last time.
Only Kaido can drop a true combo and make the stock look good, Keg. Gets the Sair in, even the damage, but a full stock lead for Kaido right now. Trying to gatekeep RTG out of his first top 8. He gets the neutral light, pushes him further away.
102 damage. RTG potentially slipping away, downlight side air. Kaido, another day at the office, but the old hammer! Holy!
This is all hammer, dude. This is all hammer.
No sword.
He might as well have done this on Yumiko. He hasn't touched the sword.
And RTG, it's been 5 games now of hammer, and you'd think he's already adapted. What's happened? He's slipping away. Kaido's playing so much more patient.
Kaido's playing more patiently and more explosively at the same time. RTG with a quick Zeus throw. Kaido able to dodge right past it though. Finds that Sair, tries to follow up with a sideline, gets the neutral light instead. RTG finding the knockout with a ground pound. He is so far behind right now, Keg. Even if he gets a 0-2 knockout, he's quite far behind.
So what's the solution for RTG then? How does he bring this back?
It's going to be very difficult. Kaido making sure to make it as hard as possible. Neutral light comes out. Kaido trying to edge guard. Trying to pick up that hammer to find the knockout. Sair comes out. It's not going to connect those side lights.
Silence. The heartbeats. You can hear it now. Only 1 hit left for RTG! And it ends here. 2-stock win for Kaido. Moves on forwards. And unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to RTG for Summer Champs. But it was a great run.
Great run indeed. RTG finishing at 9th. That's going to be his second 9th placement in official tournaments thus far in his professional career. Kaido advancing into top 8. Very, very well